So this is supposed to be a whole bunch of really crunchy, juicy, delicious celery, but instead we have a whole bunch of disappointing hollow stems. Where did I go wrong? And how can you prevent this hollow heartbreak yourself? So welcome back to Kawartha Backyard Farms, all you gorgeous garden gnomes. In this video, I'm going to give you 3 reasons why your celery has turned out hollow and sad, just like mine, even though it looked like it was growing really well and had lots of green and thick, somewhat healthy stalks, but inevitably it turned into hollow and stringy stalks that are just too tough to eat. So reason number 1 is heat and moisture stress. So as we know, vegetables and especially celery are mostly water, and this summer we did not have a whole lot of water, so we were irrigating, but we didn't irrigate enough, clearly. Second is the heat. So we had a lot of heat this summer. Hot, dry temperatures forced these to go stringy and hollow. What could we have done to prevent this? Keeping in mind that we weren't going to change the location of where we had planted it, we could have provided the celery with some shade to help lower the temperature. And then, of course, we did have some irrigation going. We weren't always consistent with it, though, because we were watering from the town water, which is a little bit more expensive. So to help the soil hold more moisture, we could have mulched a little bit deeper, I guess. Reason number 2 is harvest timing. This was our first year growing celery, and I wasn't entirely sure when I should have harvested the celery stalks. However, now I know that I've left them likely a little bit too long, and that age of the celery will make it go hollow and stringy. Now I know that ideally you want to harvest your celery stalks when they're between 12 to 18 inches long. They are also a cool season crop, so rather than planting them in early midsummer, right after we harvested our garlic from this section, we should have waited a little bit longer to plant them later into late summer, so that they were just maturing as the temperatures started to drop. Reason number 3 that your celery has gone hollow and stringy is due to nutrient balance in your soil. When I would come out to look at the celery, everything looked nice and green all the time, so I assumed that nutrients weren't an issue in our soil. However, now I know that low boron will cause your celery stalks to go hollow and stringy. So if you are planting in the cool season, you're watering regularly, and you are attempting to harvest at an appropriate time, it might be that your soil is low in boron. So you can easily amend this by adding borax into your water when you water the plants. Now, you don't need a whole lot of borax, 1 teaspoon per 5 gallons of water, and that is enough. That was a really good celery. I'm usually not a big fan of celery, but this was really good. I'm happy to know that we did end up with some good stalks. So to recap, to ensure that you end up with a great harvest of celery, make sure that it is cool and well hydrated, harvest before it gets old and cranky, and make sure that it's got plenty to eat. Do all that and you will be crunching rather than crying. That's the sound of success right there. If this video helped you to avoid a hollow celery heartbreak, make sure to like the video and subscribe and help us grow our food security initiative of helping everybody that we can to grow nutritious food at home. We provide a free service to anyone in our City of Kawartha Lakes area to maintain and start food gardens in their backyards. This was definitely our biggest fail in a while, and I would like to know, what was your biggest garden fail this season? So leave a comment below, let us know what you struggled with and how we might be able to help you in the future.